Hey guys, so if you want to see how I got this makeup look, then keep on watching. And as always, grab a snack, grab a Red Bull, grab a water, and let's get into the makeup. So I'm going to go into my e.l.f. Putty Primer in Rose. I really do love this. So I'm going to take a brush. We're just going to apply this to the lid. Okay, so now that I have that, I'm gonna go into the Physicians Formula thing I got from Casey Holmes. It's really bulky, but we're still gonna use it. This is very tiny, so we're gonna take this off. This is called Pop the Bubbly. So this is their Physicians Formula Murmur Butter. It's very pretty. This is probably a corally color. I'm not a huge fan of these, to be honest, just because of Physicians Formula. They're just very creamy and they're very transferable. So there's 4 shades in here, and then you have the highlighter, and then you have the blush. The blush is called Copacabana, and then they have the highlighter, which is called Buttery Highlighter, which is really pretty. And then you have the bronzer, which is called Deep Bronze. So you have all 3 of these. I think I like these two, but the bronzer is just like the normal, but they're very nice. The highlight is kind of very sparkly and has glitter in it, so we'll see how that goes. But I want to use the eyeshadows, so we are going to go into the Do Not Disturb, this one right here. This is also very big and bulky. It's not my favorite, but we will work with it. So I'm just gonna put this all over the lid and be our base. It's a very creamy white matte shade. Love those. I'm just gonna bring it all the way up and feather it out. This Physicians Formula eyeshadow is very powdery. It's like crumbling, if you guys can see all the powder kickback. It's very, very soft. So I'm definitely gonna probably take these out of this packaging. It's just so bulky. And then I'm gonna go into No Filter, this one right here, the second one in. And I'm just gonna lightly kind of just take a little bit, tap it off, and I'm just gonna put this in the crease a little bit. And just kind of get it going in there. Just very lightly in the crease. So far it's a very pretty like burgundy red color. So I'm not too mad at it, but it's very pigmented, so I'm going in very lightly, tapping out the excess. And just going in very lightly. All right, my Becca Pearl eyeshadow palette, and I'm gonna go into this brown right here called Coconut Shell right here. I'm just gonna take a brush and I'm gonna pack this on the outer V very nicely. It's not as pigmented as I thought it would be. But we're dragging it in the crease and putting it on the out, just giving it a little bit of a smoky eye look. I'm like really digging in with my brush, just trying to get that pigment payoff. And then dragging it into the crease. Okay, so far it looks really nice. Then I'm gonna go into one of these shades, these ball shades, the Almar Cosmetics one. I am going to hit it with some setting spray. So I'm gonna go into this shade called Sunlight, this one right here. I'm just gonna pick some off the brush. It will be pigmented enough. And I'm gonna hit it with some setting spray. And we're just gonna pack it onto the lid and see what happens. There we go. So I'm dipping into two different kinds now. I'm dipping into this one. Sorry. Dipping into this one called Warm Sands, and I'm dipping into this one called Sunlight. And I'm just using both of them. Trying to just pick up some pigmentation and put it on the eye. And so far it looks really nice, like it's pigmented. So hitting it with some setting spray does help make it stick just a little bit better. Oh, that's pretty. I love that coloring. All right, so that is what the eyes look like right now. I'm going to do the face now, to the Wet n Wild Primer Serum. This was around $6. And I'm just gonna take a couple drops of this, and we're just gonna put this all over the face. It smells pretty good. It doesn't smell too bad, actually. Just gonna put it all over the face. It's kind of hydrating a little bit. It's really nice. My lips are really dry right now, but it seems to work. It's a primer serum and it's hydrating, so it's a little different. And then I'm gonna go into the Too Faced Skin, Becca Skin Love. This is an ivory. And I'm gonna put some on the back of my hand. It's a little light, so we're gonna make it work, you know. I'm gonna hit this up with some setting spray. My sponge is a little dry. I forgot to wet it, so we'll just hit it up with some setting spray. I'm just gonna start. It's a little light, but you know what? We can make it work. With bronzer and highlight and all that. All right. So she's light, yes, blending out really nice with the e.l.f. sponge. So far I don't see any like caking or any of that stuff, so far so good. All right, I look like a raccoon, but that's okay, we'll fix it. But it will work, I'm guessing. Went on really nice. 2 pumps, coverage is there. Red pigment spot is hidden. Like, she's good to go. Concealer. And into the Collab Peach Corrector. Because I want to get rid of those bags first. She's like really one of my favorites. And then I think I'm gonna go into the Born to Glow by NYX. I really do like that one. So I'm just packing and blending out that Collab one. It really helps with the dark circles underneath the eyes on me. It just works so well. Like so much lighter. And then I'm gonna go in with the NYX This has like a little spongy applicator. I'm not a huge fan of this, but you know, it works. Right down the nose. Ivory or something. Long time ago. So that is that. I'm not a huge fan of that dofa thingy or that sponge thingy. Because I'm not. So we're just blending it on out, tapping it in. Just tap, tap, tap. Just tapping it all in. All right. So far it's not looking too bad, actually. All right. So that's done. I'm gonna use powder. I'm gonna go into the Too Faced Do You Translucent Setting Powder. I love this powder so much. It's like one of my favorites. It's just that good. Ooh, it's also very finely milled. For blush and bronzer. So I'm gonna use I'm gonna use this brush for a bronzer. Ooh, see, this is just like, this is so annoying. Can you see the kickback in there from just going in? So I'm definitely gonna try and take this out just because it's deep. This is deep. So I'm just gonna, because it's very buttery, and I get these are Casey Holmes favorites and stuff, but like, we just want to add some warmth back in the face, and I don't know, you know? There we go. Just blends out really nice. It looks like a hot mess, I will give you that. I'm gonna blend it out with a big buffing brush. So much better. And then I'm gonna use a blush brush. I'm gonna go into this Copacabana. We're just gonna use a little bit of the blush. We're just gonna go. It looks like it has a little bit of a sheen to it. And I'm just going in very lightly, so it's very pigmented. I might tone it down with my powder that's still on my face, guys, from this sponge, just because it's very powerful. It's a very powerful blush. Okay, so thoughts so far. I like the palette. I like this. I just hate the packaging so much. I'm gonna see if maybe I can get it out of here and into something different. It's just, it's not doable for packaging wise. I'm just not a huge fan of this packaging. It sucks. I'm not going to use the highlighter because I want to try a different highlighter. So this is the Physicians Formula Organic Wear Dewy Highlighter in Dewy Frost. So basically, I'm going to take it, I'm going to warm it on my finger, and we're just going to pack it. This is like a soft dew glow. Like, so beautiful. Like, you can build it up, you can just put it in a U form, but it's really pretty, and it's so great on the face. Now, I didn't put this area with powder or anything because I knew I was going to go over here with a little bit of a highlight, but I love this highlight so much. I've been using it for the last couple days, and it's just so, like, you know, natural wearing. It's not like bling, there's highlight there. It's just so pretty. I really like it. It's a little expensive, it was 11 bucks, but really nice. But I also want to try a different highlighter. This is the Revlon Skin Lights. A lot of people have been talking about this. This is in Twilight Gleam. A lot of people have been raving about this, saying it's amazing, it's lovely, it looks so natural on the skin. So that dewy one looks amazing. It looks natural on the skin as well. All right, so this is what it looks like, Twilight Gleam. Just gonna go over it with my finger. So pretty. Ooh, stunning, stunning. I'm gonna use my Eco 8 highlight brush. We're just gonna go in very lightly. And we're just gonna put it over. There we go. You can see it. It's definitely a little bit more towards a gold undertone, which is something I thought it wouldn't be. But it's just really pretty. I can use it for summertime when I'm tanned and I'm a little darker. Right now I'm wearing a very light, a very, very light foundation right now because I don't have a tan or anything. But that will change once I go out sunning. But this is very pretty for $7.97. Ooh, that highlight is sweet. Especially on top of that dewy one, it just makes it pop a little bit more. So I definitely like this. Bronzer highlight brush. Now we're just gonna finish off the lips. Lips, I have two different lippies from Wet n Wild. These are their matte lips. I got the Bare It All and Never Nude. I think I'm gonna go with the Never Nude. Let me get a lip liner. We're gonna use this one. This is by e.l.f. This is the Nabella. I think I'm gonna go into the Never Nude. This is what it looks like. And we're just gonna put it on. It's a very pretty nude. It doesn't smell that great. It smells a little chemically. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It smells a little chemically. It went on very nice. It glided on really pretty. So that's what I like. And then I'm gonna go into this Revlon lip gloss called Snow Pink. And we're just gonna go very lightly. Today, guys, like a lot. Let me just put some setting spray on. Let me do some eyeliner. I really want to make some eyeliner with these eyes so much. I'm gonna use the e.l.f. eyeliner, and we're just gonna do an e.l.f. wing real quick. Okay, and I forgot the inner corner highlight and underneath the lower lash line. Peach shade right here. This is actually a shimmer, but we are gonna put it on the lower lash line anyways because okay, so let's look at the skin all together. So the eyeshadow palette, really nice, really like it. It's a little different. The Casey Holmes is very big and bulky, so I am going to put that into a Z palette just because it's big and bulky, and I think I like something a little bit more like this. And then that's just my opinion. This was only $9. They were discontinuing this Casey Holmes. I could not find it anywhere. And then it was on sale for $9.99, and originally is 20 bucks. So I saved about half. Now I do like the Becca Cosmetics Pearl eyeshadow palette. Really like this. This retails for $46 on Ulta, but I got it for 20 bucks. So I think that's really great steal. Packaging is beautiful, great, travel friendly. So I definitely like this. The lipsticks by Wet n Wild are definitely very different, but I really do like them. They don't feel like they're not dried down all the way, but it do feel like my lips aren't cracky or cakey, so it's a little bit nicer. I still like the Revlon Snowy Kiss lip gloss. Really liking this. The Becca Skin Glove foundation, I do have to say it looks amazing on my skin, to be honest. Like it blurred my face. I don't see any pores, nothing. It looks really nice. It just looks really pretty on the skin. The blush looks nice. The bronzer, a little bit dark for me, but I was able to blend it out, so it looked pretty good. The blush also has like a sheen to it, so I'm not a huge fan of that blush. It looks like it has a little bit of shimmer into it, but I definitely do like the highlight. Definitely one of my favorites. And I definitely do like the Do You Visions Formula cream highlight. Definitely like that. The only difference is I want to see if maybe I can just get this in the inner corner highlight a little bit. Let's just put some in the highlighting area of the eye just by itself. Like, I don't see it, you know, it's very, very light. There we go. We built it up a little bit. Maybe if I do, I might need some setting spray. So guys, just chill out. Hang on. Okay. Let's do some setting spray. There we go. All right, so with some setting spray, it did pop a little bit, but it feels like it's more of a gold. Let me just do this one more time. Yeah, it feels more like a gold. This is Twilight Gleam, so definitely more of a kind of gold, but it might work, I don't know, it might work for a more eyeshadow base better. Very glittery, but works out very well. And then this I will have to try a little bit more, but I feel like this hydrated my face really well, guys. It just feels like it hydrated, so this was really good as well. So that was everything, guys. My face looks amazing. I love the look I came up with. I hope you guys do too. And as always, please subscribe to my channel if you like these videos. And if you don't like me, I really don't care. This is what I like doing about makeup. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.